Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Deepak and today I'm going to talk about few additional questions which are being asked nowadays, especially in the first round of interview or in the HR round. So let's begin. If I'll talk about the first question, which is I've already created a video on that, and it's about how to answer tell me something about yourself or walk me through your resume. So there will be a link somewhere here. Hit on that link, you would be able to get that video. So let's begin with the second question, which is why do you want to work for this company? Well, when it comes to basically they want to ask you these questions. There are two things that they want to check: whether how much do you know about the company, how much you are prepared sitting in the interview process, and how much do you know about the company. So they want to gauge you on these two parameters basis this question, which is why do you want to join this company. So you can say that I have googled, I have researched about the company. This is a very stable organization to be with, and many of my friends have been to this company and was working before. So that depends upon the industry to industry as well, which industry that you are appearing for in the interview process. And so you should have a knowledge about the company you are applying for and the position that you are applying for, basis which you would be able to answer this question. And they want to gauge you on two parameters. For the first one is how much do you know about the company and how much you are prepared sitting in the interview process. So they want to gauge you on those parameters, whether you have researched about that company or not. So that is the reason why they ask you about why do you want to work in this company, what it is that motivates you to join us. And the third question that they recently this question is being asked most of the time nowadays in the interview process: do you consider yourself as successful? Well, I don't think so that this question should be asked, especially in the first round of interview or in the HR round, because I think this question should be asked by the interviewee to the interviewer. You are taking my interview, do you consider yourself sitting and taking my interview and working for this company? I think this question should be for an interviewee to ask interviewer, do you consider yourself as successful? But that was a joke. To be very honest, if this question is being asked in the interview process, so in that case you will have to answer. There is no escape. You cannot deny to the interviewer. If interviewer has asked you this question, do you consider yourself as successful? In that case you will have to give the answer. There is no escape. What you will do is you will have to manipulate with the words. So you can say that I don't consider myself as successful right now. If you are a fresher, of course, then I don't consider myself as successful right now. However, going forward, if I'll get an opportunity to work with you guys, maybe I can grow myself within the system, and I will put my 100% effort. It is my management who will decide which position would I deserve in the future. So if you will answer this way, of course there are high chances that you would go to the next stage of the interview process. And the fourth question that they may ask you is, what are your salary expectations? Because they want to check whether you fit within the salary brackets that they are offering. So basically the reason why they ask you this question about your salary expectation, they want to know whether you fit within their bracket, how much they are offering you. Here are some additional questions that they may ask you. So the first is your strength and weakness. Absolutely. So when it comes to the strength, you can talk about your strengths like, I'm confident, I love to be among the people, I have amazing decision-making capabilities, I'm confident, I love to surround myself with the people, and I'm confident enough. And when it comes to the weakness, so here you will have to play very smart, because you cannot say anything which is negative about you. So weakness means, for example, I'm giving an example basis which you would be able to understand what I'm talking about. So my weakness is I'm honest. And in the same way, I will say that I'm honest, but the thing is, people take advantage of it. People misuse it most of the time. So here what I did is I showcase my positive side because I'm honest, and simultaneously I give the explanation why it is my weakness. So this is how you will have to tell your weakness and strengths, so that it can give a positive impact to the interviewer, and there would be high chances that you will be selected. And yes, what motivates you? So this is the question that they might ask you, just to in order to check whether you are the right fit for that job or not. So what motivates you? So you can say, I like being surrounded by the people, I love to interact with the people, I'm a team player, and we can together I love to work in the team so that we can achieve a goal, and you will definitely get selected if you'll answer this way. And they may also ask you, tell me something about your dream job. So to be very honest, there is nothing like a dream job. Dream job doesn't exist, because a job is when you get paid out at the end of the month and you work for others and you get paid out paid at the end of the month. I'm talking about the paycheck, right? So you work for 8 or 9 hours, and basis which you get paycheck at the end of the month. That is what the job is. However, if they are asking you what is your dream job, so the reason why they ask you this question is because they want to make sure they want to know your expectation out of a job. So the main reason why they ask you about your dream job is to check your psychological state, and also to check your expectation out of a job, because job is just that you work for 8 or 9 hours for a company, and you get a paycheck at the end of the month. So they want to know about what do you expect out of a job. So that is the reason why they ask you about your dream job. So here are some tips that you can keep in mind while appearing for the interview. The first one is neat and modest clothing. So business casuals for men and women, and if it is written in the job description that you have to be informal, there is no escape. You will have to be informal. And of course, beware of the body language. Language plays an important role when you are appearing for the interview. So it's very important how you can use your body language, especially while sitting in the interview process. I have already created a video. There will be a link somewhere in the description box below. You can check that video. I have already created a video on the body language. It's an important when you are appearing for the first time interview, or no matter if you're appearing for the first time or if you're an experienced professional, body language plays an important role while giving the interview. And of course, keep your tone positive and enthusiastic. So when it comes to speaking in a positive tone, it doesn't mean you will have to use your positive statements, and then only the tone will be positive. I'm not sure how positive tone will be if I'm using negative statements. So it's about using positive statement, and that's how your tone will be positive. So you will have to be enthusiastic. How much happy you are sitting in the interview process, because they want to check you on those parameters, how much need you have for this job. They have a good idea that you should have positive statements. You should use positive statements and a positive tone with enthusiasm. Yes, of course, maintain focus throughout the interview process, because they want to check your presence of mind. So they want to make sure that you're right there with your brain. So presence of mind. In the end, do not forget your resume. Resume is the most important thing when you're appearing for an interview. It is very important that you carry your resume, otherwise they will send you back home. Thank you so much for tuning in, and don't forget to hit subscribe, like my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.